Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we will solve Excel interview question. So let's get started. So here we can see that we have three table 1, table 2 and table 3. So first question is calculate the total revenue using table 2. So we with the help of table 2, we have to calculate the total revenue, and in next question we have to calculate the profit and the offer value. So if one item is provided for free on each dozen sold and the seller earns a 10% profit and each product without any offer. So if there is no offer, uh, a seller earns 10% profit on each product, and he also gives one item free for each dozen sold. Suppose if a person buys 12 items, so the seller will give one item free for that person. And if he does not have any offer, if the seller has if the seller gives no offer, so he earns 10% profit on each product. And what is offer value? So from customer point of view, offer value is the amount that a customer save. So suppose if a person has bought 12 items and he receives one item free, so for customer point of view, uh, he saves the amount of that one item that he will pay if there will be no offer on that product. So let's get started. And in question 3, we have to fill the table 3 using a single dynamic formula. So basically, offer value is the amount that a customer save. Suppose if a person has bought 12 item and he got one item free, so the amount that he saves on that one item free is the offer value for that customer. So we have to calculate the offer value. And in question 3, we have to uh, if we have to use a single dynamic formula to calculate the revenue, profit and offer value for the mentioned product id. So for the product id 10,021, we have to calculate the revenue, profit and offer value using a single formula. So let's get started. So first of all, we will calculate the total revenue. So we will first of all, so to calculate the total revenue, we will multiply the MRP with the total number of items. So we will multiply this with the MRP. So to get the MRP, we will use XLOOKUP or VLOOKUP formula to get the MRP for a particular product ID. So I am using XLOOKUP to get the MRP. So uh, I have used XLOOKUP. So our lookup value is B10, and we have to look up this product ID in this array, freeze this array, and in the return we want MRP, so we will return this array. And lock this cell, lock this array, and uh, press enter. So here we have got the revenue. So we can check this formula. So we can multiply this number of items with the MRP. So for the product ID, the MRP is 250, and we can see that we have got the result as 29,500, and in this and using the formula we have also got the same result. So our formula is correct. So we have to calculate the total revenue. So we will calculate the total revenue here. So we will use some function. So we will use some formula, and the total revenue is calculated. Now we have to calculate the profit. So let's understand how we can calculate the profit. So here we can see that the seller earns a 10% profit on each product without any offer. So without any offer, the seller earns 10% profit on each product. So to calculate the profit, we have to subtract the number of offered items. So how we will calculate the number of offered items? So for this we will use a round down function. So uh, we will select this cell C10, and we will divide this by 12. Why we are dividing this with 12? Because the seller gives one item free for each dozen sold, and we will In the next argument we will give 0 and we will press enter. So for if the seller sells 118 items, so he gives 9 items free. So if we will subtract this, so if we will subtract this with this item, so we have got the actual number of items on which the seller has earned profit. So this is the number, so 109 is the number of items without any offer. So I hope you have understood to calculate the actual number of items without any offer. So for this I have just calculated the number of items for free on each dozen sold. So for this I have used rundown function and I have divided it by 12, and we have got the number of items that can be sold for free on each dozen, and we have subtracted the total number of items with the free items, and we have got the uh, actual actual number of items without any offer. So now let's use this formula in a single cell. So first of all we have to subtract this number of items with the free items. So to calculate the free item we will use round down function. We will divide this c10 tail with c10 cell with 12, and we will again give the parenthesis. And now we have got the actual number of items without any offer. We will subtract this with MRP. We will multiply this with MRP. To get the MRP we will again use XLOOKUP function. We will look up this product ID in this array. We will lock the array, and in the return we want the MRP. So uh, we have selected the array from J10 to J12, and we have locked the array, and now we have got the number of items multiplied by MRP, and he earns a 10% profit on it. So we will multiply this with 10 percentage and press enter, and here we have got the total profit. So in this formula I have calculated the actual number of items without any offer. So for this I have subtracted c10 with with the number of items that are sold for free for each dozen. So for this I have used round down function. I have multiplied the actual number of items without any offer with the MRP using XLOOKUP function, and I have multiplied this with 10 percentage to get the profit, because the seller earns 10% profit on this. And now we have to calculate the offer value. So to calculate the offer value, so what is offer value? Offer value is the MRP of the items that are sold for free for customer point of view. So offer value is the amount of items that the customer got for free. So we will use rundown function to calculate the total number of we will use the rundown function to calculate the total number of free items. So we will divide c10 cell with 12 to get the number of free items. So we have got the total number of free items, and we will subtract this with the MRP. So for the MRP we will again use XLOOKUP. We will look up this in the product ID, and in the return we want MRP. So we will select this array, and now we will press enter. So we have got the offer value. So for 9 free items the price will be 2250. So for the customer point of view, the customer has saved 2250 rupees. And in this way we have solved the question number 1 and question number 2. And to get the revenue, profit and offer value we will use XLOOKUP formula. So we will look up this product ID from this array in table 1, because in table 1 we have revenue, profit and offer value, and in the return we want this revenue, profit and offer value. So we will lock the cell, press enter, and here we have got the revenue. Here we can see that the revenue is 29,500, profit is 2,725, and offer value is 2,250. So I hope you have understood this Excel interview question. Thank you for watching this video.